Mono with a very specific F.A.N.G. One of the best in the world if you ask me. But Nephew, playing with somebody like Punk and then being on the same team as someone like Punk really does warrant that kind of gameplay.
Yeah, his training arc was absolutely wild when Punk was spending some time over in the West Coast. I remember they had room together and it spent a lot of time just dissecting different matchups and going into the content creation game as well. But there's something to be said about that Nephew, though. I mean, he's also dabbled using Luke as well.
Yep.
He's currently playing with a slightly tuned down Kolin, right? The anti-air game isn't what it used to be, and he's had to pretty much rely on a couple of these parry situations, right? We've seen it just like a few times, but it's still something that's got to be said in regards to Kolin's overall defensive gameplay.
And there's the lock-in for Kolin. I agree with a lot of your points, sir, but let's see how it plays out. Team battle number 1. Fight number 2. Nephew and Mono going head-to-head here.
And we haven't seen a lot of Nephew in general, right? I feel like the last time we saw him was also in Week 4. He had fallen short against NL, against Team UIU. Other than that, it's been pretty rough shot as well. In Week 3, lost to Knuckle G.
Ooh, nice confirm. Has to hold the poison this time around.
Yeah, I think this is like the only other time he's used Kolin.
Mono doing a great job right now of keeping Nephew at bay. Playing a great range game. Stand light kick and just getting clipped by a lot of these normals coming from F.A.N.G. Has a lot of long limbs. There's the poison. Takes to the sky, switches sides, and back to the middle of the screen. Mono has no problem backing up.
Not at all. But we do see the trigger activation, right? This is where a lot of damage could come through. But I think your objective is to try to force out the dashes. Man, that was such great defense from Mono. Good eye, but doesn't last for too long. Although half the bar is down, a decent chunk of damage is on the board for Nephew. Looking to apply the pressure.
Nice V reversal to get out of there. Sweep delay on the counter attack. This is not looking good. Nephew goes down this first round, and that was looking full control for F.A.N.G. right there.
No threat of the V-trigger, really. I think Mono had done a great job playing active defense, right? He took the throw the first time, then he threw out a light the second time and got full control afterwards, like you just mentioned. I think that's just great awareness overall and game sense to know when Kolin is coming through. But what happens now when he gets this knockdown? Nephew gets to apply the frame traps. No, he's out of there.
I'm out of there.
Floppy F.A.N.G.
Like a leaf in the wind. A well-constructed paper plane. People don't do that anymore. People don't do that.
I still do that.
Aw, that's adorable. That's adorable. Parabellum gets the knockdown, goes for the forward throw.
Nice.
Oh, this is getting dangerously close to stun. Dangerously close to stun.
You see how he's looking for the escape option from F.A.N.G.? Looking for either the EX dash.
B-shift break right there. Jump in with the heavy kick. Very good air-to-air tool. And a lot of times when people try to beat it, they get clipped by it.
Oh, my God.
Speaking of getting clipped, Mono on a run. Raw V-trigger activation here from Kolin.
I feel like I rarely get to see that combo, right? Down forward, heavy punch, canceled into the V-skill.
The EX.
Plus frame.
Oh, the jump back, no button, though, so no punish. Oh,
that
back
was so
throw.
smart. Can we talk about that moment? Can we talk about that defensive option for Mono?
The up back, hold it, yeah.
Man, that was so smart.
And you see a lot of times right there in those situations where players will hold up back. It really will throw off tick throws in some instances, but they can still recover in most instances. But if they commit to a move, they can be punished for committing to that. So a well-timed backdash can get you out of there. Sometimes holding up in that situation can get you out of there as well.
And like, let's say the Kolin player didn't commit to like a dash up short. If Kolin manages to like continue dashing, F.A.N.G's roundhouse reaches incredibly far.
Yes.
So you could punish on the way down.
Glass everywhere, bro. Yeah. Glass everywhere.
Crouch Fierce, I think it's better to do it in air-to-air. I don't know if Kolin got a good air-to-air, but...
Or air throw.
Out the corner, you can definitely just try to dash to get, have the space in air home still, because he might land before, but you can at least cover the ground to be near home.
But that's a guess, though, because what if he just does the cross-up?
Yeah, well, I'm saying you just do like one dash maybe, and then you just block it out.
Yeah.
And see what he's going to do. Right, I just think, like, he just didn't really get started. The matchup, you can kind of just not get started, and that's just how it is.
It seems like he really can't react to your dashes either. So throw those in there every once in a while. Just keep your strings tight in the corner. He's going to try to jump out.
Round 1. Fight.
Comparatively, I think V-Shift, in certain regards, to utilize that V-Gauge, is a lot smarter.
Yeah.
You know, V-Reversal does get countered from time to time, but the V-Shift is a little harder to track down.
Okay, EX Hailstorm. We saw what happened last time, and this is exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, very specific situations. He's got a down pat, but still, Nephew is on the hunt. He's on the hunt. Found a frame trap. Can he pick up the rest of the clues?
Needs to be careful, backing up a little bit.
Huge.
Wanna wait. The space that Nephew gave Mono right there is the reason that they worked out.
That is a great activation point to make sure you counter the Rio bend up. That cloud is not going to be stopping Kolin from the ice lance at all.
Okay, EX still gets hit by the poison.
Ice spear, ice lance. Either way, you get the point. No pun intended.
Spear, I think it's spear. Could be wrong.
I might think it is spear. I'll ask Tyron about it later. Either way.
Ooh. Ooh, there's the counter.
I thought he was prepared for that, Steve.
I think that's why we saw the smirk from Mono the minute he got hit.
Yeah. Take the poison.
Ooh, backdash gets interrupted.
Yeah, that was just catching Kolin midair. Yeah, we talked about the V-Reversal getting blown up as well.
You can't keep going to. You got to change up those options sometime. Wake up buttons gets the poison. Back throw. Wait a minute, Mono. Activation off the crouch sweep. One more. Anything could do it right now.
Oh, and this is actually a projectile. That was so smart from Kolin from Nephew, but still the sleeves. He's touchy with the sleeves. He social distanced himself to get the W.
Wow. Oh, the EXS is not the first time we've seen that either. Nephew playing back far enough to where backdashing is an option. And the reason you do that is because F.A.N.G has some really good buttons to keep you in check from certain ranges. So as Nephew, you play back a little bit more, but if they read it, that EX poison is going to catch you.
Still trying to get a counter poke to get an opening. F.A.N.G is still now stuck in this corner. What is Mono going to do? His defense has been pretty good up until that previous round, or at least 2 rounds prior. Plus framed afterwards, checking the movement against Nephew. He's still stuck. There's the activation. He got baited into it, I think.
Yeah, I think he was looking for something not close enough to get the punish there. That spacing so good for Mono. Answers back. Nephew in a lot of trouble. Finds a hit though. EX Parabellum. Sweep into Parabellum Oki again. Forward throw. Wait a minute. EX to get out of there. Didn't get hit. The tick throw situation didn't come up. Goes for a full combo.
That's totally fine jumping out of the ice school, by the way.
Nice.
Not a stun.
Wow, my man chased him all the way to the other side of the screen and got the stun and the kill anyway.
I didn't think it was
That's
gonna hit.
Nephew.
I thought it was going to hit the jab.
Keeping his wits about him, Nephew. Turning back to the bench now. That Panda bench.
I think if you wanna blow him up, for Tekken, you should do like dash, delay, crouch, strong, because when you're doing tick throws, he's not really Tekken. So if you want to throw, you should just tick throw. If you want to blow up his throw, delay. Yeah.
You think I should do tick throws?
Yeah, I can tick throws.
Yeah.
I can't really hear you.
Your tick throws are good, but if you want to shape or get on the attack, I think dash, delay, crouch, is good.
Yeah,
and
every time you do EXL block string in a corner, he V reversals, because you always do EXL and then you dash and do jab, so he V reversals and gets out for free.
When you neutral jump, he V reversals every time.
Nev, I would say this is one thing, but you're gonna have to play like me in order to do it, right? Trust me, empty jump into mid parry.
No, I'm not doing that.
Don't do that.
I don't know whose idea that was, but it seems like it was JD's. I think it's a unanimous decision that none of the players would recommend that.
Don't do that.
0 out of 10 doctors recommend this.
He's not taking tick throws.
Kyle once again gets clipped by the crouch short. Oh, sets up the miss right in front of Kolin and dares you to move. And you're about to get stunned. Mega Man jump to get out of there.
Bloop. That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like? Bloop. Thought that was something else. Gets the fourth throw.
Oh. Again, the activity coming in from Mono. He's reacted to the V-trigger dash more often than not and has found a lot of success. But that is a great interruption, too.
Oh, bad spot to be in. You're going to be very reluctant to hit buttons right there because those limbs are so strong. On top of that, setting up the poison. It's not going to be easy to get out of that corner. A lot easier for F.A.N.G to get out of that corner than it is for you to get out of that corner against F.A.N.G. Just perfect distance.
Yeah.
Perfect distance for Mono.
Pretty much a spacing chop, right? He's utilized that a couple times over, but there's not a lot after the standing light kick, I feel like, so not too bad of a deal.
I mean,
if he was closer, he could do crouch medium punch, sure.
Gets the crush. Oh, wow, goes for the neutral jump, backs up a bit too much. There's the throw for Mono. He's on set point, by the way.
He missed his opportunity to anti-air.
Close enough. I thought he was close enough to get the punish that time. Didn't even attempt it. Oof.
Damn.
We haven't seen much of that. Oof. Oh, and this is the situation ready for the air. The air didn't get the combo, though.
How did that whiff? How did that jump roundhouse whiff on the way over? Back
throw. Nephew's
out of the tick throw. What a read.
Oh, close enough to punish that time. Trigger to make it safe, though, from F.A.N.G. Walk up, gets the crouch and medium punch.
It's not enough, though. The throw will be it. Oh, that jump out from Mono gives him another chance at life. No, it's too far out. Way too far out. Maybe a low medium kick, possibly.
I was thinking sweep.
That's too slow.
Playing a real simple game right now, but Mono is not out of this. Actually still in this and could definitely close out. We saw that interrupt last time. D-shift chased down by F.A.N.G. and wow, 10 points going to the side of Red Rooster this time around. 2-1 over Kolin, Nephew. Didn't get the job done this time.
That's really tough. I gotta say, I think there's something to be said about Nephew right now. I think we have to really see him unleashed. But as it stands right now, he hasn't had like the best record. I think 2 times over he attempted a Luke play. The other 2 he's attempted Kolin. But overall, like seeing where he's at in week 8, we have to see a big turnaround from him when we start to see the rematches come through.